Most of us know the story of Ramayana. However, there are certain secrets about the epic that people don't know. Today we'll tell you about 5 unheard things about Ramayana that are known as the Dark Secrets of Ramayan. Number 1. Ravan was an excellent player of Veena. Ravan was the king of all demons. As a child, he was feared by all the people because of his 10 heads. He was a firm believer of Lord Shiva. It's a known thing that Ravan was also a very good scholar and studied the Vedas. But the reason of having the instrument Veena as a symbol in his flag is that he was also an excellent player of Veena. Though much of consideration was not given to this art in him, he liked playing this instrument. Number 2. Lakshman, also known as Kudax. It is believed that Lakshman did not sleep for the entire period of exile of 14 years in order to protect his brother and sister-in-law. Because of this, he is called as Kudax. When the goddess of sleep appeared before him at the first night of their exile to the forest and when Ram and Sita were asleep, Lakshman requested the goddess to give him no sleep for the entire 14 years so that he can awake to protect his beloved brother and Sita. The goddess was impressed and by this and granted the boon on a condition that someone else has to bear his sleep. On Lakshman's request, the goddess visited his wife Urmila, sister of Sita. Urmila agreed to share her husband's loss of sleep and thus slept for entire 14 years. Hence the reason she is not much in the story, but a strong reason for helping Lakshman to kill Ravan's son Meghnad. Number 3. Lakshman Rekha episode, not in Valmiki Ramayana. One of the most intriguing episodes of the entire Ramayana story is the Lakshman Rekha, in which Lakshman draws a line circled their hut in the forest. When Sita requests to catch the deer, Ram follows it and tries to kill when it takes the form of demon marriage. At the time of dying, the Rakshas cries out of Lakshman and Sita in the voice of Ram. So Sita argues Lakshman to go and help his brother as he might be in some trouble. The unknown fact of this episode is that the story is not a part of either Valmiki's version of Ramayana or Ramcharitmanas, but in the Lanka Kand version of Ramcharitmanas, it has been mentioned by Mandodari's wife of Ravan, when he boasts of his strength and his wife points out to him that he could not even cross the line drawn by Lakshman. Number 4. Forest where Ram, Sita and Lakshman stayed. We all know that the epic story of Ramayana is all about the Ram and Sita along with Lakshman going to forest for 14 years and defeating the king of demons Ravan and their return back to kingdom. Most consideration was given that they spent many years in the forest, but only a few knows which was the forest or its name. Dandakaranya is believed to be the forest in which Ram, Sita and Lakshman spent their exile years. It covers about 35,600 square miles of land, which includes a part of Chhattisgarh, Odisha, Maharashtra and Andhra Pradesh. The forest is believed to be a home of most faithful demons, then hence it is called Dandakaranya, means Dandakas, punished, and Aranya, its forest. Last but not in the list, NASA links the story of Ramayana and Adam's Bridge. In the final stage of the story, Ram and Lakshman, with the help of all the monkeys, constructed a bridge in connection to the Lanka where the beloved wife Sita was rejected and held. This story is believed to happen 1,750,000 years ago. NASA discovered one of the man-made ancient bridges in the Pearl Strait connecting Sri Lanka and India. And according to the researchers and archaeologists, it dated back to the similar period as mentioned in the epic story of Ramayana. At present, the picture taken by NASA's space image, it is called as the Adams Bridge, which is made up of chains of soul, 18 AMI 30 km long, though most might think that the story can be a work of some old-time written stories with news from NASA and did give a thought that there was a bridge constructed, and it seems as real as the entire epic of Ramayana seems as real truth.